In this video, you will learn exactly how to set up your Asana account, create a lead tracking system, build project templates, and establish team calendar that will transform how you manage your business. Let's get started. Welcome back to our Asana for Small Business series. I'm Anas, and in today's episode, I'll walk you through setting up your Asana account, creating a foundation for your business management system. In episode 1, I shared how Asana transformed my interior design business, cutting my work week by 35 hours and increasing our profitability by 30% in just 1 year. Today, we are going to take action. I'll show you exactly how to set up your account and create the workspace structure that will serve as the backbone of your system. What I'm about to share is the exact setup process I wish someone had shown me when I was struggling to manage my growing interior design business. Let's dive in.
Okay, now let's start by creating your Asana account. You have to go to asana.com. So for you to get started, click on the Get Started button here. So you will get two options to create an account. So continue with your Google Work account or enter your work email ID here. I'll choose the second option. So new Asana training at gmail.com. Click on continue. You'll have to clear off your captcha. Now it will tell you will have to go to the email and check the code, check the spam. We have the code here. It is 190368. Let's enter that 190368. So it is verifying our account. Now we are on the Asana and it is setting up your account there. It's populating the projects. It's fetching new comments. First, to get started, you'll have to give your full name. So I'm giving it as my name. You have to select a password. Then, if you have a nice DP of yours, you can select that, or later on also you can do that. I'll just click on continue. Before that, it will ask you a few questions here. What's your role? So I'll select it as a business owner. So what's the first function best describes you? So I'll select design and human resources or marketing. And then what do you want to use Asana for? So I'll select it as project management and goal management and then click on continue. It will ask you how would you like to get started, whether you want to create a project from scratch or you want to create it from a file. So I'll go for the first option, click on continue. Then again, it will ask you to give a few tasks here. So it is setting up Asana, and click on continue. So the we'll have to break down with the task here. So first is creating the account, which we are doing right now. Creating your account, then creating team account, and then team training. Okay, then I'll just click on continue. So how do you want to group these tasks to be to do doing or done? So I'll go with the default one. If you want to change that, you can change that here. So I'll just click on continue. Then it will ask you the layout in which you want the project to be displayed. You want a default list view or a board view or a timeline view or a calendar view. So whichever you want, you can select that. Since it is a project, so I'll go with the default list view. Then click on continue. Then if you have your teammates email ID, you can enter them for the collaboration. So I'm skipping this portion now. So I'm clicking on taking me to my project. So it's again setting up your Asana. So the moment you click on that button, the your 30 days advanced trial will get activated. So then just click on get started. So your first project is ready. So we'll just take a break here, and I'll take you through some details before we get into the next. Now that we have created our account, next we need to create your workspace structure. This was a critical decision for my business. So let me explain my approach. There are two main ways to structure Asana. One is functional structure, organizing by department or function. Second is project based structure, organizing it by clients or projects. For my interior design business, I found a hybrid approach works best for me. Created our account. Okay, we have decided that we'll move with an hybrid model. And so now it's time to create a first team. And we'll have multiple teams. So first, we'll create a first client management team. So for that, what you have to do is you have to go to Asana. So there you'll have, there's an option to create. So there it will ask you whether it is task, project, message, team, or portfolio. So wherein we'll create a team here. So our first team is our client management team. So I'll name it as client management team. Okay. So and then I can add my team members here. Okay, I can invite them by their email ID, or the I can set up my privacy of my team. So it is membership by request only or private. A member must be invited to join this team, and public to organization. So everyone in my company organization will be part of this team. So I'm setting it up as public to organization. So I will click on my create my team. So the team is my team is client management team is ready. So this is my first team, and then I'll have my execution team. So I'll again go create a new team. So wherein my it is my execution team. Sorry, I'll have my design team first, and then our execution team, design team. So client came in, then we'll have the design. Here also I'll set up the same thing, public to organization, create my new team. So this team is also ready. So on this team, I'll add all my design teams, and on my client management team, all my sales and marketing team will be added. And then I'll add my last and final team, that is my execution team. So I'll have my execution team. So we got the order, we designed it, and now we are going to execute that. So I created my execution team as well. Okay, now we are ready to create a first project in our client management team. So we'll come to the homepage of by clicking to the client management team. So we are at the homepage of client management team. So where we'll have the option to create a work. So just click on the create a work option. You will get two options: new team project or new team template. So I'll go with new team project here. For the template, we'll have a detailed discussion after this. So first click on the new team project. So you also will get three options from a blank project. You can create a blank project, use a template, or you can import from an Excel or any backup sheet you have. So just click on blank project. So I'm selecting it as I'm giving the name as CRM lead project. So, and then I can select the team to whom I want to share with, because it is already client management team. I can set up the privacy, because whether I want to keep it to the entire organization, or I just want to keep it within the team, or I want to make it private to the members. So which you can decide based upon the criticality of the project. So then I'll click on continue. So I'll select all the views. I have the option to uncheck these options, but I go with all the views now. So I'll just click on create project now. So your project is getting ready. So here, what we will do is we'll start creating various sections first, and I'll go to board view and create a section. So first, the section would be stage would be new inquiry. So any inquiry first coming in will be here, and then I'll go for a site measurement. Once the inquiry is matured, I'll go for a site measurement. And once the site measurement is done, then I'll give the design. I'll work on the design and layout. Once the design and layout is ready, then I'll go for the follow-ups, because I need to be in touch with customers, clarify their doubts, and then after that, after follow-up, then my next stage would be uh, archive, whether it is lost or whether it is won or lost. I'll arrange that. So now our stages are ready. So now I'll just list view and we'll create a first. So let's take it as an example of that's kitchen project. So building a new kitchen at mine. It's a renovation project. So I'll just assign it to myself for the time being. And due date would be the expected closure date of this project. So let's take it as 30th of May. And then once I click on this detail button, I'll go to the detail tab of it. So now we have only two options selected here. So what I'll do is I'll add more options to this. Uh, like I'll have before that, what I'll do is I'll write the details of this project. So uh, this is the kitchen renovation project. Okay. So now I'm back here. So then I also want to add few more fields here. So I'll click on this field button. So the first option would be whether I want to have which to which source the lead came in, website, website inquiries. Then I go for the single select field titles, the source inquiry source here, and then I will have the options here. Since the first option is website, social media, okay, okay. No. So you can create whatever details you want, and then I can also add for other fields because like I want a mobile number for this one, so I'll give a text field here and give a mobile I'll just text and then agenda. So
So now let's see how to create a template. So we are at our home page. So you have to navigate to your workspace or your team. So I have my workspace here. So here you have the create a work option is there. So I'll click on my create work option. So there are two options here. One is new team project and new team template. So I'll click on new team template and I'll name the template. Let's say it is a kitchen project. So and the privacy, there are privacy settings here, so anyone in the team can edit, so which means anyone in the team can edit and anyone in the team can use. I mean, the access is there to the all team members, but the edit option is limited only to the person who has created it. So I'll use it as, because since I don't want anyone to alter my template, so I want to keep it centrally. So I use the option of anyone in the team can edit, or anyone the team can use, sorry, and then click on create project, create a template. So here I'll keep on adding my tasks here. So the first task for a project would be sign off or final site measurement, FSM. Then I'll have my sign off based on the sign off. Then I have my after the sign off, there's a sign off approval. Then based on this, I will have my uh, production drawing done. Production drawing. Production drawing. After the production drawing, then it will go for material sourcing. Material ordering is my next task. Material ordering. Once the material is here, then it will go for production, and in production I'll have various subtasks here. So I can have the subtasks added, like I'll have pressing, cutting, edge banding, and drilling, and then packing and dispatch. So these are my the production, and after the production, then I'll have installation, and then handover. Okay. So here it's a detailed task list, but I'm restricting it to this many because of it's just for the training purpose. Then I'll assign it to the respective team members. Since this team has only me in the team, I'll assign it to myself. And the due date would be from the start of the project. Let's say second day I'll do my sign off, and then the FSM I'll do in second day, and then sign off I need 3 days to work on the sign off. So total 5 days after that I'll complete the sign off, and on the next day I'll get the approval from customer, and just 5, and then here I'll get the approval from the customer on the 6th day, and
then production drawing. I need 2 days to 3 days to work on the production drawing, so I'll say it as ninth day from the start of the project. And material ordering I require 2 days, so total 11th day here, 11th day after the project. And the production I need 10 days, so total here I'll add 10 to here, so 21 days after the sign off. And then installation I require another 10 days, so 31 days here. And the handover I need 5 days of preparation and making it ready, so I'll take it as 36 here. So here and I can assign it to the respective team member here. So the moment I assign it, it will stay there, and next time when you use it, it will by default will go to the team member whom you have assigned that task. So I have assigned it. Okay, then I'll click on done. So we have done with the project template here. So now we'll see how we'll use this project for one of our projects. Okay. So you are again on the same navigation. We are on your workspace. So we have the same option here, create a work. So instead of template, you will click on the new team project, and you not a blank project here. This time you will use the use template. Use template, and you have your the kitchen project you have just created. So you have the option to star it. So that means it will be there on the start. If you have multiple templates there, you can have the frequently used one into the starred one. So I click on this kitchen project and then use template. And the moment I can give the project a name, so I'll give it as kitchen project Anas, and the privacy is to my workspace or private to members, and my start date. So let's say I'm planning to starting it on May 1st. I click on May 1st and create the project. So now it is Asana will do its magic. So here it will see you have the message here creating the kitchen project Anas. So it will assign the dates for each task where you have created, and it will assign a date for that. So for example, here we are starting the project on 5th. On 1st of May, we are getting the project start date, and FSM will be doing on May 5th. And based on that, you are handing it over on June 20th. So this will ensure that all your tasks are consistently assigned and none of your tasks are getting missed out. And you will even get the visibility of what are the subtasks to be done, and you can give an exact delivery date to your customer. Okay, now we will see how to create a centralized team calendar. So for that, the same procedure you will be coming to the home page, and then we'll come to our workspace or our team, and we'll create a new project here. So create a new team project. So we'll have the objective of this project is to ensure that we all are centralized. Whatever various projects we'll be having on parallel, and many of our teammates will be involved in it. So you want to see a centralized view of who is handling what, and so that you can see a holistic view of the organization. So you will create this. Click on this blank project, and we'll name it as team project. Sorry, team calendar. Same calendar, and then I can have the privacy here. I want everyone to see in my workspace. I don't want to restrict the view here, so I'll give it as my workspace and then click on continue. So then it will ask what all are the views I want. So I want a list view. I don't want a timeline view here. I don't want a dashboard. I want a board view plus a calendar view, and then I'll click on create project. Okay. So now the you can have various projects added here. I mean, you can have various tasks here. For example, any of your team member is on leave, then you can mark them as their leave, and then assignees to that person whoever is on leave, and then the due date, you can mention it as the due date. Let's say he's on leave on 26th. He's on leave, let's mention the date as 26th. And then another one, see, for example, you have a project here. For example, this kitchen project Anas is here. So where one of your team member is going to have, let's say, the final site measurement. He'll be going to the site, so he is off the office, so he'll be traveling. So you have to click on this task, and where there's an option to add project. So this is this process I've already explained. This is called multi-homing, wherein if I have the option to add the team calendar here. So I'll just click on team calendar, and then this is added. So there are various sections are there. If you want have multiple sections on that team calendar, you can add that section there, and then I'll click here. So if I now come to the team calendar and see the calendar on the calendar view, so I'll have this one. For example, the date of that one is, see, the Monday 5th one, FSM. So this has come to the calendar view, and you can also default the view of this calendar, this project as a team calendar, or onto the calendar view. And also what you can do is you can also add various sections. For example, if you come to the list view, and you can have the team leaves, leaves. Then also you can give the as festival holidays, and you can also have showroom This will ensure that based on that you can give the appointments to your so for example, there's a independence day is on, let's say, it is going to repeat every August 15. So I'll add here August 15, and then I have set to repeat. So this is, instead of weekly, I'll change it to yearly. So this task is going to get, and you can also give color codes to it, and it will go and sit in your under section. You can have this will get displayed on your calendar. So it will come to your calendar, and this is if you have the option. This is a weekly view now. If you want a monthly view, so, and let's see, June, July, August. So see, Independence Day, it will come and sit like this. So like that, you have the option to filter if you just want to see based on only the sections. So you can have those based on your sections. You can see the calendar of various calendars. You can see that. So that's it about this. This will basically ensure that you have a centralized view of the various works happening within your organization, and you will see who is doing what. Thank you. Today, we have created the foundation of your Asana system, your account and a workspace structure, a centralized CRM for lead tracking, a project template for efficient client onboarding, a multi-home team calendar. This framework might seem simple, but it's powerful. In my business, this structure reduced administrative time by 70% and eliminated countless costly errors. How about having a homework before the next episode? Create at least 3 leads in your CRM and customize the project template for your specific business needs. In our next episode, we'll dive deeper into project and task management, showing you how to effectively organize and track works within this structure. Thanks a lot for watching. Hit subscribe to catch the entire series and leave any question in the comments below.